All right, let's talk about something huge, conquering your financial future. For a lot of people, that classic American dream, it feels like it's slipping away, right? Replaced by something, well, a lot tougher. So today, we're going to break down what's really going on and lay out a clear path to get you back in control.
So first things first, we've got to get real about the situation. This isn't about doom and gloom, it's about opening our eyes. Let's really dig into the financial landscape that's become the new normal for way too many people.
And here's the heart of the problem. That old promise, work hard and you'll get ahead, it's just gotten so much harder to achieve. It feels like we're a nation drowning in debt, just running on a treadmill and not getting anywhere. Okay, look at this number. $135,768, that's the average total household debt in the US when you include mortgages. That is a staggering amount of money, and it just goes to show you how widespread this thing really is.
And hey, what about the money you've actually managed to save? Well, see this? This is what a single dollar from 1972 is worth today. Yeah, just 16 cents. That is the brutal silent killer called inflation. Just eating away at your savings, your buying power year after year.
And if we look down the road, the stakes get even higher. $100,000. That could be the cost of a nursing home for 1 year. Think about that. Without a rock-solid plan, just one health issue can completely wipe out everything you've worked for your entire life.
Let's break it down even more. The average person is carrying almost $7,000 in credit card debt. And get this, back in 2019, people spent more on taxes than they did on food, clothes, and a roof over their heads combined. So what's the end result of all this pressure? A truly shocking 10% of Americans end up retiring in poverty.
Wow, I know, it feels completely overwhelming, doesn't it? So that brings us to the biggest question of all. With all of this stacked against you, where on earth do you even start? And the answer starts with a simple shift in focus. We're going to stop staring at the huge problems we can't change and start focusing on the things we absolutely can control. It is time to take back the driver's seat. Look, here's the deal. You can't control the stock market. You can't control interest rates. But you know what you can control? Your own actions, your habits, your spending, your mindset. That, right there, is where all your power is. So, let's talk about 4 simple but powerful steps to build that discipline. Number 1, pay yourself first. This is such a great mental trick. You treat your savings like it's the most important bill you have. Number 2, build a second income. That's your accelerator. 3, adjust your lifestyle. And finally, number 4, and this one is huge, avoid the credit trap at all costs. And that leads right into the choices we make every single day. Taking back control really starts with being honest about what's a want versus what's a need. Is that premium cable package really a need, or could that money be better used for, housing or savings? It's those little, consistent choices that add up to something massive over time. And here it is, maybe the single most powerful rule to keep you out of that credit trap. If you cannot afford it in cash, don't buy it. Simple, right? Before you pull out that plastic, just ask yourself that question. It's an amazing filter that forces you to live within your means and just stops debt in its tracks.
Okay, so we've got the personal discipline part down. Now let's get into the mechanics of it all. Because if you want to win the money game, you've got to know the rules. And one of the most important rules is something called the Rule of 72. It's just a really simple way to estimate how long it takes for your money to double. All you do is divide the number 72 by the interest rate. That's it. And let me tell you, this is a secret the wealthy have been using for a long time.
And this right here shows you exactly how this rule can be your best friend or your worst enemy. Check it out. When the bank loans you money at 12%, their money doubles in just 6 years. But when you put your money in their savings account at 1%, it would take your money 72 years to double. See? That's the game, right there in black and white. And that is why debt is just so destructive. That magic of compound interest, the thing that's supposed to build fortunes, it flips and becomes your worst nightmare. It's working against you 24/7, just making that debt bigger and digging you into a hole that gets harder and harder to climb out of. So, okay, we've stared the problem in the face. We've learned the rules of the game. Now, it's time to go on offense. It's time to flip this whole thing on its head and make money start working for you. This quote just says it all, doesn't it? Stop spending a lifetime working for money. Start implementing strategies so your money finally starts working for you. That's the whole goal.
All this discipline, all these rules, it's all about getting to a point where your money is earning money for you. It's about building a system where your money is the one clocking in every day, not you.
So, after all this, after seeing the challenges but also the clear, simple steps you can take, what's the first thing you're going to do? What is the one strategy you're going to implement starting today? Are you going to finally start paying yourself first? Are you going to cut out just one want to take care of a real need? The power to change everything. It starts with that very first decision.